Hi, I'm Sarah from Santa Cruz Tech Beat, and I'm here with Patrick Reilly, founder of the IP Society. How are you doing, Patrick?
Just fine. Good to see you, Sarah.
Yeah, good to see you too. Been a while. So you're the founder of the IP Society at ipsociety.net. Can you tell for people who don't know what an IP attorney does and about your practice and areas of focus?
Intellectual property attorneys cover topics in legal areas such as copyright,
Mhm.
trademark, patent, trade secrets, a minor area or small area called trade dress, and contractual arrangements around IP and the transfers of IP ownership.
Okay. And you are a staple in the local tech scene. People see you around town at tech events and at NextSpace. Are your clients based in Santa Cruz County or elsewhere? And if so, how far away are they?
Well, I have clients in the UK, I have a client in Moscow, I have had clients in India. About a third of my clients are right in the Monterey Bay region. Another third are just over the hill in what we would class the Silicon Valley area. But another third are just clients around the world who've been referred to me by word of mouth.
Right. Well, and that's the great thing as we're learning now is that a lot of us can take clients from pretty much anywhere in the world right now with video and everything else we have. So Santa Cruz Tech Beat recently published an article about SPDC's Tech Ventures Group, and we learned that you're the group's IP expert. I know it's been a really stressful time for a lot of small companies. What trends have you seen about the type of help people have been asking for during the pandemic?
I would say I'm seeing a lot more concern about trademarks. I think that what's happening is an awareness that your digital branding is really critical now,
Mm,
and that your face-to-face marketing efforts are very hampered. So I've seen an uptick in people being very concerned about their trademark rights, infringing someone else's rights, having their rights infringed, getting their house in order.
oh, interesting. That makes a lot of sense. That's really interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that. Um, so many small companies also they've either chosen to, help or they've been forced to pivot operations during the pandemic. Can you tell us about any interesting pivots or changes in operations you've witnessed during the past few months?
Mostly I've seen an increasing reliance on social media and an awareness that they have to repurpose their sales efforts.
Right. And I guess that kind of ties back into your last question with, using their trademarks and so on. And what else would you like people here to know about your practice?
Well, I practice with startups and one or two person software firms or consultants. And my key advice is to not be an extremist about IP. Many people will just say, oh, I hate intellectual property. It crushes creativity and I don't have time to deal with it anyway. And there is the occasional potential client who comes in who thinks that they can get a patent application and that's going to solve all their problems financially. But neither of those extreme positions are healthy. The fact is, as a startup or a small to medium sized business, you want to get your house in order, to repeat that phrase. You want to make sure that if you're looked at as a potential acquisition candidate or as a funding candidate, that you've got your copyrights registered, you have your inventive work at least cataloged, if not applied for patent. Perhaps you can't afford going through the patent process, but at least know what it is, know clearly what it is, especially because that can be used as a defense in an infringement suit later if you've already been practicing the invention. And your trademarks, of course. Make sure your design logos, your word marks. Do an audit. Spend a couple hours. Don't say I can't deal with this right now. Or bet the farm on it. That's my advice.
Great advice. Well, thank you so much for that, Pat. And hopefully I'll see you in person when things move on a bit.
Igualmente, stay healthy.
You too. Bye-bye.